take my mask off right here, and this is a courtesy of Kimberly Delandro. Thank you so much for these masks. They are fabulous, so thank you so much. I'll put that down right there. All right, well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Story Time. I'm Miss Elizabeth. And I actually have lots of announcements for you today. It is officially July. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. And we have, since you already know, we have our summer reading program going on. And this is the first sheet that you will pick up if you haven't started already. I'm going to do that. And then we just put out our sheet for July. So that's the second sheet. And there'll be a third one coming in August. Okay, so if you get to either one of our locations, New Canton or Charles City, please pick those up. And also you can pick up this fun little fairy tale times. You got lots of puzzles and stuff in there. It's just for fun. So go ahead and pick that up when you pick these up. Okay, so that's our summer reading program right there. And put that. And actually next Monday, we won't be doing virtual story time, but you are more than welcome to come to our Charles City location for a very special story time. And that would be our Stella Luna story time. Can you see that? Yeah, we have a very special guest coming, and she's going to be reading us Stella Luna, but she's also going to bring some friends with her. She's going to bring some live bats. That's right, we're going to have bats in the library. Isn't that exciting? Yeah, so come on over to our Charles City location. It'll be at 10:30 next Monday. Okay, so we have that going on. And then, I'm really excited about this too. This Saturday in Charles City, we have Drum Your Dream. Now, he comes out and he has all his own drums, so you get to use his drums, and we will have gloves and hand sanitizer available, and we will be nice, socially distanced, and we will be playing the drums, and this is for everybody. All ages can come out to do this. No experience required. Okay, so if you get a chance, register. You can call our Charles City location at 652-2450. All right, so go ahead and do that. For all the spots are taken, they're kind of limited, so there we go. All right, well, let's get started with our story time, shall we? All right, so if you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, clap your hands. Good job. All right, let's nod our heads just like this, okay? If you're ready for a story, nod your head. Mm-hmm. If you're ready for a story, nod your head. Mm-hmm. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, nod your heads. Mm-hmm. Good job. Do we have some wiggles to get out? Of course. All right. If you're ready for a story, rub your tummies and get all your wiggles out. Good job. If you're ready for a story, rub your tummies, get all those wiggles out. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, rub your tummies. All right, good job, bye-bye, wiggles. All right, now we're gonna do the quiet part, okay? All right, if you're ready for a story, sit so still. We do crisscross applesauce and hands in our lap, just like that. Good job. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, sit so still. All right, I have a couple of frog books for you today. I do. They're fun. And my first one is Too Many Frogs. Can you have too many frogs? I don't know, maybe. But this one's by Sandy Asher, and it's illustrated by Keith Graves, and it's a division of Penguin Young Readers. So thank you to them. So Too Many Frogs. Oh, that's a good color for frogs, isn't it? That nice green. All right, there's Rabbit. There we go. So Rabbit lived by himself in the hollow of an old tree. He cooked for himself, he tidied up after himself, and at the end of each and every day, he read himself a story. It was a simple way of life, no fuss, no clutter, and Rabbit liked it. rainy evening, he heard a knock, knockety knocking at his door. "It's Froggy," croaked a deep voice. "Don't care for this storm." Rabbit opened the door. I was about to read myself a story." "Love to listen," Froggy cried, and hopped right inside. "Don't mind, do you?" I suppose not," Rabbit said. So Froggy listened while Rabbit read his story. "Well done," he cheered when Rabbit had finished. "Storm's ended too. Thanks for your kindness. Toodaloo." The next evening, as usual, Rabbit finished dinner, tidied up, and sat down to read himself a story. But before he could begin, he heard another knockety knocking on his door. "It's Froggy," croaked the same deep voice. Rabbit opened the door. "I was about to read myself a story." "I know," Froggy cried, and hopped right inside. "Love to listen. But first, let's fix ourselves a snack. Or 3. Don't mind, do you?" "Well, I suppose not," Rabbit said. So Froggy hopped and popped and whipped and flipped and mixed and fixed a snack. Or 3. Too much fuss, Rabbit thought. Oh my goodness, babe. That does look pretty good though. But Froggy listened while Rabbit read his story. "Well done," he cheered when Rabbit had finished. "Snack's gone too. Thanks for your kindness. Toodaloo." The next evening, Rabbit finished dinner, tidied up, and sat down to read himself another story. But before he could begin, there was that same knockety knocking at his door. "It's Froggy," croaked the familiar voice. Rabbit opened the door. "I was just about to read," he began. "I know," cried Froggy, and hopped right inside. "About to read yourself a story? Love to listen. But first, let's get ourselves all comfy cozy. Don't mind, do you?" I suppose not," said Rabbit. So Froggy fluffed and puffed and mushed and smushed and piled up billows of pillows. Too much clutter, Rabbit thought. But Froggy listened while Rabbit read his story. "Well done," he cheered when Rabbit had finished. "Bedtime too. Thanks for your kindness. Toodaloo." The next evening, Rabbit finished dinner, tidied up, and sat down to read himself a new story. But before he could begin, there was that knocking at the door. "It's Froggy." Rabbit opened the door. "I know," Froggy cried before Rabbit could say a single word. "You were about to read yourself a story. Love to listen, but first meet the family. Been telling them all about you and your stories. Love to join us. Don't mind, do you?" Rabbit looked at Froggy's family, big frogs and little frogs and dozens, all wearing t-shirts. "Frog Family Reunion." Too many frogs, he thought. Too much fuss and too much clutter. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of frogs. But I do mind, Froggy," he said at last. "You do?" Froggy asked. "I never invited you in," Rabbit explained. "I never invited you to fix a snack. I never invited you to get all comfy cozy. I never invited your family to join. So, do I mind?" "Well, very much indeed." "Uh-oh," croaked Froggy. "This will never do. Thanks for your kindness. Toodaloo." Alone at last, Rabbit sat down to read himself a story. For one anxious moment, he waited for a knockety knocking at his door. It never came. Don't mind, do you?" he asked himself with a chuckle. Most certainly not," he answered himself and began to read. It was a good story. But something was missing. Snacks made a good story better, he thought. So he fixed himself a snack and read on. It was a very good story, but something was missing. Pillows make a good story better, he thought. So he fluffed himself a pillow and read on. It was an exceptionally good story, but something was still missing. What was it? Rabbit blinked once. He blinked twice. And then he sighed. It's Froggy, he told himself at last. He loves to listen. Rabbit opened his door. There sat Froggy and his family, waiting patiently to say they were sorry. Never meant to be rude, Froggy said. Brought you a t-shirt, Frog Family Reunion. Thank you, Rabbit said. I was about to read a story. Would you like to join me? Love to listen, cried the frogs. And they all hopped in, big frogs, little frogs, dozens and dozens. Rabbit offered them a snack or three and helped them fluff their pillows. Then every frog listened while Rabbit read a story. Well done, they cheered when he had finished. So many frogs, Rabbit thought. So much fuss, so much clutter. It was a different way of life, and Rabbit liked it. The end. Yeah, it's nice to have company, isn't it? There we go. All right, so that brings us to our second song. And we're gonna do a couple of new signs today. We're gonna do the sign for frog. So you kind of put your fist under your chin with your thumb out, and you're gonna flick your two fingers out so you go frog. Like it's kind of jumping away from you. Frog. There you go, you got it. Frog. Good job. All right, and then we're gonna do hop. Can we do hop? We're gonna put our two fingers, like we're gonna hop, and we're gonna go hop, hop, hop. Just like that. Hop, hop, hop. Good job. And then we're gonna do the one where we go all day long. Okay? So all day long. Good job. All right, let's put that all together, okay? The frog in the pond goes hop, 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 hop. The frog in the pond says hop, 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 all day long. Good job. I like that. Hop, hop. All right, I got a real fun book for you. This is kind of my favorite one. I love this one. Okay, this is called The Wide Mouth Frog. Oh, he's a big frog, isn't he? Yeah, this one's by Keith Faulkner, and Jonathan Lambert is the illustrator, and this is a Dial book, so thank you to them. So The Wide Mouth Frog. Look at him. He looks like he's having a good time, doesn't he? On a lily pad in his pond, having a good time. He says, I'm a wide mouth frog and I eat flies, said the wide mouth frog, shooting out his sticky tongue. What's on his tongue? Oh, he got something, didn't he? Look at that. As he hopped along, he met a blue feathered bird. I'm a wide mouth frog and I eat flies, said the wide mouth frog. What do you eat, bird? I eat wriggly worms and slugs, replied the bird, snapping his pointy beak. Yum, yum. Oh, next, the wide-mouthed frog met a furry brown mouse. I'm a wide-mouthed frog and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog. What do you eat, mouse? Well, I eat crunchy seeds and juicy berries, replied the mouse, wiggling her whiskers just like that. Does that sound good? I don't know, maybe. The wide-mouthed frog was still catching flies when he saw a big green alligator. Oh my goodness. I'm a wide-mouthed frog and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog. What do you eat, alligator? Well, I eat delicious wide-mouthed frogs, replied the alligator, showing his sharp white teeth. Oh my goodness. Oh no. The wide-mouthed frog stopped catching flies and gulped. Then he puckered his lips and made his mouth as small as possible. Oh, you don't see many of them around here, do you? He said. And he leaped into the pond with a big splash. And he was out of there. The end. Whew. That was a close moment for him, wasn't it? All right. All right, well, let's do our last song. We do our 4 signs. We pinch our fingers and say more. Put our fists together with a big circle. Say together. Put our hands kind of flat by our shoulders. Say happy. Good job. And then hook our fingers for friends, just like that. And then we put it all together, okay? The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Good job. All right. Well, I will see you next time. I'll be here Friday for our virtual story time at 10 o'clock. See you then. Bye-bye.